Welcome back, and this time you join us as we continue on our visit to beautiful Belfast and find ourselves immersed in its vibrant culture and history. We also get ready to say Slán as our time on Ireland comes sadly to an end.
Jesus Christ, about last night, I can only apologize. The thought that it was over never entered my mind.
Oh dear me. Someone's enjoying the music.
Right.
Let's go and find out what Belfast's all about now that you've been fed.
I know. Well, you bought yourself about 2 hours now.
Oh, is that it?
Before next time, so.
There's Chico giving his bit back to Belfast.
Just quickly, Lisa's gone. We're going to see if we can get on this city hop on, hop off tour bus, but she's going to go and ask if we can take CHICCO's on.
So we've managed to get on the hop on, hop off bus, easy for you to say. And it's £20 per person, which is not bad really. CHICCO goes for free and he's allowed on this one. I think it's the other one, the city sightseeing ones, and not the pets aren't allowed on. So yeah, can't wait for this. See a bit more of Belfast and just wandering around aimlessly, trying to find out what's what. And I do believe they take us up the Shanklin Road and the Falls Road as well. So all that's to come. And if you're wondering where Mark is, he's nipped into Greg's to get a drink and a donut for the journey.
I've just nipped to Greg's as well, and a big bag full of stuff.
He says to the fella, "Are you going now?" He says, "No, you've got 5 minutes. Can I just nip to Greg's to get some treats for the trip?"
Treats for a trip?
I must admit, he got me a coffee, so he's retrieved himself, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's £20 per person, free for little Chico's, and there's about 19 places in it you can get on and off.
We're thinking so, yeah.
Can't wait for this.
It takes you not just to places where there were troubles years ago, it takes you to like all the other parts of the city worth looking at, isn't it?
Yeah, so if we've got one of the black taxis, it just takes you around where the Shanklin Road is and explaining about all the troubles and things like that, yeah. Well, you'll see all that on this anyway, plus MOWER. So let's see what we see. Oh, that clock's costing millions of pounds to repair.
Oh, yeah.
And the 4 different clock faces tell a different time. Because they've never got it right.
Really?
Yeah, he's just said it on the bus. Chico's loving the sun. He looks quite good in his Hawaiian shirt today, doesn't he?
Yeah, weather's suitable, isn't it?
Yeah.
My head's burning, isn't it?
Well, mine's not. So for those of you that wanted to know if there was any motorhome parking around here, it's right opposite the Titanic Hotel, which is just over here. And I do believe it's £25 for 24 hours. So we're just outside the Titanic Studios.
And we're making a film there, aren't we?
Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon. And apparently that's where they filmed a lot of Game of Thrones. And the reason why all this area is called something to do with Titanic, if you didn't know, Titanic was built here. And we've been down to Cove, haven't we, in a past vlog? Yeah. And that's where it picked up a lot of passengers before it actually...
That's the last place before it set off for its fateful journey, wasn't it?
Yeah, to America. So there's a lot of history here. That's why a lot of American people come over here, isn't it?
Yeah. Chico would say a lot.
Chico's enjoying the sun. His ears are at full pelt today, aren't they?
The sun is up, the skies are blue, and I know how close we came. This voyage of self-discovery has my sails in flames. Here comes that feeling, here it comes again.
These are the offices where the Titanic papers were all drawn up. So this is where it all started. You wouldn't believe it, would you?
It's a hotel now, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some history here, isn't there? When we've done a little bit, we've seen loads
We've
of
only gone 5 minutes and it's loads of information.
Couldn't walk all the way around, could we? Because
No.
you can't use scooters here. This is the only alternative.
Yeah. This is better, it's less
Especially
energy.
the sun. We'll pick a day like today and we're
I
lucky,
know,
aren't
it's brilliant, isn't it?
The journey is the trip, I say. If you travel ages cool, can anybody get me from Mars to Liverpool? Here comes that feeling. Here it comes.
So we've just jumped off because we're at the Peace Wall, is it the International Wall, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is some wall, this. He actually lets you off and gives you a pen and you can actually write your name on it. As you can see, everyone's wrote names and signed it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put a sticker on it. Oh, that's nice and hard.
What stick?
Look at that.
It moved then when I put it on. I don't know how long it'll stay on that. It must be something on the wall, eh? So,
Oh well.
if you see it, take your picture with it.
And we'll get you on Instagram. Good luck, because he's quite tall. Yeah, they let you off there, so they'll carry on in a minute when that lady stops signing it.
Yeah.
Look at the size of it though, it's like a prison wall, isn't
I know
it?
it is, yeah. We're going to walk back down here now, but the problem is our camera battery's nearly flat, so
I
I
know.
don't know what we're going to do with that now.
But very quickly, so this is the wall that was built to keep the Protestants and the Catholics separate. Some want it down and some want to keep it up. It's a bit of a conflict there, really. But the houses on the other side of here, they've actually got
Cages on
cages on the back garden, so they have made it higher and higher and higher. They've extended it and extended it, haven't they? As you can see, it started off as a brick wall, then they got the green section, and then they made it higher.
I laid awake in our bed. It was the last time I would stay. You blocked the sunlight from the window. I left the keys but couldn't close the door. All the times I convinced myself there gotta be a heaven and hell. Once again you stab a chest, swear to God you're a narcissist. Never again.
Well, that is all we could show you of Belfast because halfway through our camera has died. So we haven't been able to show you much really. We've had to come back on the train. Absolutely gutted.
Really good look round. We got off the hop-off bus and had a good look around it with both sides of the piece.
Yeah, or you want to get on that bus. If you come to Belfast, you must get on the hop-on, hop-off bus because what you see is fantastic. And what are your thoughts on Belfast? I think it's amazing, but you need more than a day, guys.
And it does feel safe. We've seen one armoured police Land Rover go past all day, and that was it, and nothing else, wasn't it? So,
Like I said at the beginning of it, everyone's saying, oh, don't go into Belfast. Do come into Belfast, it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous city, it's got lots of history and lots for you to look at. So we're going to get back now, aren't we? What are you going to get when we get off the train?
Chinese salmon.
Right, we've got the camera back on, give it a bit of a charge, and we're back home now from Belfast. And guess what I've done? Only gone and treated him to a Chinese, haven't I?
You might go back up again, haven't you?
Yeah, because again, they don't take card, do they?
No, I don't
so,
cash. You only had £10 on. It was Johnny's Chef. It's from
Johnny's Chef. So I got you salt and chilli chicken balls.
Not even seen these.
No, I haven't seen them. No, that's all right, isn't it? I've got sweet and sour chicken Cantonese style with, that's yours, beef fried rice.
Plenty of beefy.
And I got a fried rice, egg fried rice, a bag of chips.
And crackers.
Go on.
How much
Guess
was
how
it?
much?
Well, when we got this similar down in near Limerick that time, a while ago, it was
38.
38 euros. Yeah.
£20, 80 pence, please.
So that's about 20 euros, about 26, 27. Isn't it? So,
Bargain and a free bag of Nicky Knackers.
yeah, you need some crackers. Don't you?
Yeah, so we're going to get tucked into this, guys, because it's been a long, hard day.
It does, won't it?
Walking round Belfast and then finding out that our camera's not working. Urgh! So we're going to cheer ourselves up with a Chinese. Tell you what it's like in a minute. Well, first impressions, Mark? Nice?
Yeah.
I mean, I've just tried mine, a little bit of my rice and sweet and sour chicken, and I'm well impressed.
Cheap, wasn't it? At 20 quid for everything.
£20.80. I don't think we got it that cheap back in England.
No, not anymore.
Wow. Well, I'm starving, so I'm going to get tucked in. Oh, good morning, guys. Well, what a day with weather. It's only got to 11 o'clock, but this morning we woke up to howling wind, rain. You won't believe it. And look where we are. We're right on the seafront as well. So we've really, really felt it. I've never felt the wind blow like that since, I think, Scotland. But as you can see where we are, the clouds are just disappearing over there now and it's clearing up a bit. But I don't know whether you know, I know I've said before that they have 4 seasons in 1 hour here, but they also have 7 different kinds of rain. Yep, 7 kinds of different rain in Ireland. They have Monday rain, Tuesday rain, Wednesday rain, etc, etc. A gentleman on the tour told us that yesterday. I thought it was quite apt actually, quite funny. Oh, let me sit down. So we're still at Whitehead. Parked up. Mark's just doing some work in the van and I thought I'd come out and just give you an update. That Chinese last night was absolutely gorgeous. Johnny's Chef it's called. If you come to Whitehead, I think it's the only Chinese in the town because it's not massive, so you will find it. Now the reason we're hanging round in Whitehead, which is right next to Carrickfergus, is we're leaving tonight. We are catching the ferry back to England. Our ferry is booked for 7:30. It's been a fantastic trip. We've really, really loved it. Highs and lows. If, like I say, if you're in a motorhome and you want to wild camp like we do, we're not saying there's no motorhome parking. If you want to go on a campsite, there's plenty of it. If you want to stay in a lay-bar, stay in a lay-bar, but it's just not for us. What we like to do is be secure and camp for free if we can. But there's not a lot of it in Ireland. Now there's not a lot of LPG stations either in Southern Ireland. So if you want any more of that information, go back on our vlogs if you've missed any, because we've tried to keep you up to date and be as truthful as possible. If you come in a smaller van, you might be able to find nooks and crannies where you can park up. But campsites just not for us, I'm afraid. We'll go on them if we need to do any washing and any drop our toilet or anything like that. But yeah, it's been a learning curve, shall we say, a very big learning curve. So we're back on the ferry tonight, back to England. We have commitments coming up that we've got to get back for. 1, the inverter's now fixed. 2, we have that skylight to sort out. There's the train just going out into Belfast again. Like I say, Belfast, I can't believe how many people told us to not bother with it. I'm so glad I went in because it is a really, really nice city. It is really nice, as well as all the history it's got as well. So highly recommended. But this sun's absolutely gorgeous. I weren't being defeated this morning. I had this dress out last night to put on this morning. When I got up and it was howling of rain, I still put it on. Because like I said, it changes so much here. It looks like we're going to get another pelt of rain at the minute. I'll show you what I mean. It's coming over. Can you see that cloud? And if you arrive at Whitehead like we do at a weekend, you'll struggle for a space. It's very busy because it's such a lovely place to be. But during the week it's lovely and quiet. So I better go on and see how he's doing with this editing. And we'll probably pick you up in a bit when we set off for the ferry. Right, it's getting closer to ferry time. What time are we on now, Mark?
5:45.
5:45. Now our ferry was for 7:30 and we've had a message to say it's delayed by half an hour, but they still want us at the ferry port at the same time as usual, so there's no further delays. I think we've just watched it going across actually.
Yeah.
Aren't we?
Yeah, probably has. It's there now.
Where's that?
Well, there's 2 into what comes. It's over there.
Oh yeah, through there.
Oh.
And just next to us there, that's a gentleman called Robert. He's just nipped down to see us. He's been told that we're parked in this car park. So, hi Robert, lovely to meet you. Chico's all secure. He's jumped in his bed like he's ready for the off. Well and truly ready for the off. So yeah, we're about to make our way down to the ferry port. Let's hope there's no more problems when we get there and it's all sorted. And then it's back to good old England. But not for long.
Not for long.
So we're just going to show you somewhere else you can stop while you're in Whitehead as well. It's actually the golf course. It does come with facilities. That's just a nicer view down there. That's parking with no facilities. And this has got your grey waste, black waste and water all for free. So we need to drop our grey waste and our toilet if we can.
Yeah.
So we're just going to nip up and see if we can do it before we get back on the ferry, because when we get off the ferry it's going to be
bedtime,
10:30 at night, yeah, and we're going to be probably feeling it a bit, so we don't want to be traipsing around looking for an Elson anywhere where we can get one here. Oh, so we found it. This is Bentra Golf Course Air. You don't normally see these, do you, in a lot of places? So we're just going to do our toilet duties.
You don't get them in England or UK very much.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's quite a wide-ish car park. You probably have to take 2 bays. Bit of a slope and not much of a view, but sound effects as well. It's free, and free's what we like. So a lot more free up in Northern Ireland, a lot more facilities up in Northern Ireland, I'm sorry to say. Southern Ireland will probably get there, it just wasn't doing it for us on this trip. But yeah, I think I'm going to miss it now I'm going. But we'll definitely be back. We've just been talking about it in the cab, and I think we would definitely come back, but just stick to Northern Ireland. It feels like home from home. They've got the facilities, and it's a tiny bit cheaper than the UK, believe it or not, on some things. I mean, look at that Chinese last night, 20 quid, £20.80 to be precise, for all that stuff that we had. So yeah, while he's gagging at doing the toilet, I'll get back in the cab and make our way down to the ferry port. I don't know if I said as well, both the places we've been, the one that we've stopped at and the one now, are both on search for sites. So if you need the directions, you can find them there. So we're just waiting to board the ferry now. It has been half an hour delay, but they did let us know, didn't they, by text message.
Earlier on.
So we grabbed a sneaky McDonald's for our tea, as we'll be on here for about 2 hours roughly, won't we? An hour and a half, 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's goodbye for now to Ireland. Would we come again? Would you come again, Mark?
Never say never, but we'll have to have a think about what we're doing and a bit more research maybe next time.
We will
Beat us up a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, we will be honest with you. We did prefer Northern Ireland to Southern Ireland, just because of the facilities and because of the park-ups. Maybe if Southern Ireland watch this, something might get done. If they carry on doing what they're doing at the minute, I don't think they're going to get a lot of tourists going down there. But we're off. There's movement in the lands. I need to get my seatbelt on, and we need to get moving.
The journey is the trip, I say. If you travel agents cool, can anybody get me from Mars to Liverpool? Here comes that feeling.
Well, good morning, and welcome to a beautiful morning in Scotland.
Yeah, we've crossed over now, haven't we? We're back in the mainland, if you want to call it that, Scotland. For those regular viewers of our channel, you might recognise that wicker bull over there. And you might recognise this hill here as well.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
There isn't a lot to look at, but...
No, but it's... I want to get in and get a brew, because I'm absolutely... Oh, for God's sake! If you don't, go back to our Scottish tour and have a look at that and see what happened to Mark on that notorious hill. Last time we were here, it was a bit frosty and a bit cold, weren't it?
Was it January, something like that?
Something like that. Look at it now, God. I've got my arms out, guys. No need for a jacket today, is there? Oh.
So we did about a 50 mile, 60 mile drive last night, didn't we, after leaving the ferry port? Eventually managed to get some fuel.
Yes, that was a bit of a mission, weren't it?
Yeah, but anyway, we're here now in Castle Douglas, so while we're here, it's nice, we're going to have a quick look round, don't we?
No, you know what he's after, don't you?
Breakfast.
And what else? He mentioned it last night before we even got here. The first thing he said was, I'm going to get some morning rolls, aren't I? Oh.
Yeah, get some well-fired rolls.
There's your morning lawnmower people, as per usual. First thing in the morning, we beat you to it, we're already up and out.
Yeah. And over there's the Chinese, I wonder if our sticker's still on.
Let's go and have a look. Here it is, the Great Wall of China.
If I remember right, we're good.
Oh, look, it's still there. Perfect.
It's a bit shrunk, isn't it? It's been warm, it's warm now.
Yeah, you can see where glue shrunk, can't you? Yeah. That took it off. I must admit, we do get quite a few pictures for Instagram of people stood at this one. Market's not open and it's 9 o'clock.
I'm just interested to see how much it is. See, it does seem quite expensive, doesn't it? Chicken fried rice, $7.50.
Not compared to Ireland now. That feels really, really cheap as chips.
Some places were €12 for chicken fried rice, weren't they? So.
Northern Ireland was good though, weren't it?
Well, that was cheaper than here, isn't it? And we do maintain that, don't we?
Yeah.
Like the fuel's cheaper. The diesel's about a few pence, 4 or 5 pence a litre cheaper.
Yeah, we got a shot when we got back over here. Yes, we'd headed for Morrison's in Stranraer because we knew that we could get petrol for there. 1, it was shut, and 2, it was 10 pence dearer.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're looking for some breakfast. We're on the main high street of Castle Douglas. Well, like I said, we've been here before. We love it here. It's a lovely little town. And it was just a good stopover for, we got here about 12 last night,
Yeah,
didn't we?
quite late. The ferry was delayed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was freezing here last time, the thick coats and everything.
I know, I can't believe I've got my arms out.
No sooner have we just stepped out of the motorhome, walking down the high street, we bumped into a lovely subscriber, a gentleman called John. He's got the barber shop on Academy Street, and he's just down the way here. So.
And he's just pointed in as the best direction for the best breakfast in Castle Douglas.
Yeah.
So hiya John and your wife. He's gone to ring her now to tell her that he's seen us.
And if you need your hair cutting, unlike me, go and see John.
You won't make much money out of you, will I?
Tell him you've seen us on Nova's on tour. Look at this, Lisa. So I've got sausage, egg, and a tatty scone.
What's the tatty scone?
Well, a tatty scone, if you're in Ireland, is called a farl. It's a similar thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then in England, it's a potato cake.
Yeah, that's right.
It's proper job, is that? Isn't it?
Proper job.
Yeah.
And I'm on scrambled egg. I haven't had scrambled egg for ages.
And we've also been to Marchbank Bakers to top up.
Oh God.
Look, I bought them for later. Look at them. Well-fired rolls, and I bought some more tatty scones and some sausage rolls because they look good.
And it's not even 10:30 yet. Can we go now? Are you full?
Yeah, for now, till lunch.
Right, so I've seen a few charity shops down here I want to see. You're looking like that for?
We've got to get
I've just
going,
fed
haven't
you. Oh, now we're in a rush to get going, are we? Typical. Well, been in how many? 4 charity shops?
Yeah, and drawn a blank, haven't you?
Drawn a blank. Nothing for us here today.
I don't mess about Marchbank Bakers and get a bag full of stuff, eh? That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's how you do it. While I'm thinking on, I just want to give my friend a quick call out. She's had a rough few months and she's in hospital at the moment, Mandy.
Yeah.
We're thinking of you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Hope you get better soon. You've had a few setbacks, but us northern birds can do it. Come on, man, I know you're going to get better. So sending you love and hugs, lovey. And we're on our way back now, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're heading down north. Well, heading down north? That sounds weird, doesn't it?
Heading up south.
So yeah, we're on to our next place. And we're leaving Scotland. So we've been in Ireland last night, Scotland this morning, and we're going to England now. It's not bad, that, is it?
Yeah, it's
24
not bad.
hours.
So make sure you join us on the next video to find out where we're at and what food I'll be eating.
And find out where our next lot of set of travels are going to be taking us, because you don't want to miss where we're going next. But if you've liked this video, guys, and the trip of Ireland and the quick visit to Scotland, please give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and we will catch you all on the next one.